When hand-to-hand isn't enough, it never hurts to have the right arsenal for the job. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Power Rangers weapons.
Power Rangers!
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at the firearms, blades, and even morphers used to get a leg up against evil. However, we won't be covering too much about the battleizer armors, since they're worthy of a list all their own.
Are you ready for round 2, Vax-Sacker?
Make my day!
Number 10. Quantum Defender, Power Rangers Time Force.
Quantum Defender, Blaster Mode!
Kicking off this list is the handgun with a little something extra. The Quantum Defender is Eric's personal sidearm, with 2 built-in battle modes. In the default blaster mode, it is well armed with extraordinary firepower, strong enough to take out anything. You'd have to be crazy to get in its path. In blade mode, it converts into a mighty sword with an even stronger slash attack to finish off his enemies. While Eric prefers to use the sidearm himself, he's not above letting others borrow it, especially if they need the amazing firepower to save the future.
We're almost there!
Number 9. Fire Smasher, Power Rangers Samurai, and Super Samurai.
Fire Smasher!
Using their specific power discs, the Samurai Rangers can transform their spin swords into their own personal weapons. Jaden's weapon of choice is the Fire Smasher, an enormous saba sword that can slice through anything, including nylocks. But it has another trick up its sleeve. It can convert into a powerful cannon mode. Powered by the auxiliary discs, it fires the 5 core power discs at the enemy, blowing right through them.
I wanted a blast, but not like this!
2 oversized blades are better than 1, and a special double disc allows Jaden to wield twin Fire Smashers, adding an extra cutting edge in the war against the nylocks. Number 8. Rhino Morpher, aka Rhino Blade, Power Rangers Jungle Fury. The Morpher is the most important tool a Power Ranger can carry, but what if it could double as a weapon? What starts as a low-key wooden bracelet quickly transforms into a large gauntlet blade-like Morpher, the Rhino Morpher. Manufactured by RJ, not only is it helpful when Dominic rangers up, but it's also his best asset in combat.
Rhino Blade! Super Slash!
It comes equipped with claws that can unleash a barrage of laser missiles, and a large blade, as sharp as a rhino's horn with a mighty slash attack. The Morpher can also combine with the Power Rangers Claw Boosters for a power boost to cut evil down to size.
Tiger and Rhino combined! Hey! How did you know that would work? I didn't know until now!
Number 7. Golden Power Staff, Power Rangers Zeo.
Alright! It's time for a gold rush!
The Golden Power Staff is the personal weapon of the Gold Ranger, which also grants him access to his Ranger powers. In addition to being a lightning-fast blunt weapon, it can also fire energy beams to bring a real gold rush against the Machine Empire. In addition, the staff can call the power of the Pyramidus Carrier Zord.
I call upon the power of Pyramidus!
Also, if absolutely necessary, it can transfer the Gold Ranger powers to someone worthy of wielding them. Unfortunately, the powers aren't fully compatible with humans, and could end up draining their life force. So only someone from the planet Triforia can successfully harness the Power Staff and the Gold Force within.
My staff! Now I can do some good!
Number 6. Shield of Triumph, Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Triassic power! Engage!
Only a Ranger fully in tune with their Dino energy can command the powers of the Shield of Triumph and morph into the Triassic Ranger. In Triassic mode, Connor can bring his enemies to the Triassic dimension for a little one-on-one combat, and reality plays by his rules.
Triassic Shield! Saber mode!
Additionally, the shield has an extendable blade, adding extra offense to its defense. Most importantly, the shield is the key to controlling Mezzodon Rover Zord and its Megazord configurations. In the early episodes, the only way to activate Triassic mode was if the others contributed a bit of their powers to the shield, symbolizing how much they trust Connor with this weapon.
Full power!
Number 5. Dragon Dagger, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
What is he doing?
He's calling to the Dragon Zord with his flute.
Tommy always seemed to get the coolest gear, and this was one of his earliest, the Dragon Dagger. While handy in melee combat and able to fire energy blasts, its main functionality is a flute used to summon and control the mighty Dragon Zord. It can also be used to add a little extra protection to Tommy's shield, and double as a projectile. However, Tommy and the other Rangers better keep it safe, for anyone who gets hold of the dagger can control the Dragon Zord, whether good or evil. Sadly, after the Green Ranger powers were drained for good, the original dagger disappeared as well, leaving the Dragon Zord dormant to this very day.
Hey, Guitardo! Check out this tune!
Number 5, Magna Sword, aka Magna Blaster, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
I've waited a long time for this day. Yeah, about 3,000 years or so. Now let's get to the point.
The Quasar Sabers are the source of the Galaxy Rangers' powers and can deliver powerful attacks in tune with their Rangers element. However, as awesome as they are still just swords. The Magna Defender's blade, on the other hand, can be so much more. Unsheathed, the blade is a deadly force when mixed with the Defender's swordsmanship. When sheathed, the sword becomes an unstoppable blaster with a devastating blast. The sword/blaster served Magna Defender well, even if he didn't always use it for good. But when he sacrificed himself, he passed it down to Mike Corbett, who wielded the weapon in honor of his predecessor.
My weapon is now yours.
Number 3, Mystic Morphers, Power Rangers Mystic Force.
I hope you find these more to your generation's liking.
Cell phones. Very cool.
Mystic Force offered a unique take on mixing magic and technology, be it a genie lamp that doubles as a laser rifle or a spellcasting cell phone. The Mystic Forcers were originally magic wands that could help the Rangers morph, but to be more discreet, the wands were transfigured into cell phone morphers.
Master Source! Mystic Force!
To use them, the Rangers just had to dial in the spell codes to morph, turn into their Zords, and activate special weapons and power-ups. And that's just the beginning. New spell codes are unlocked as the Rangers perform heroic deeds and grow in wisdom. However, they should still beware about becoming too reliant on magic.
Sweep like lightning! Easy does it.
Number 2, Rick, aka Robotic Interactive Canine, Power Rangers S.P.D.
Hey, you don't look like you're doing too well, my friend.
Rick is a robotic dog with dozens of handy gadgets in case of an emergency. His technology was out of date, but he still had the loyalty of an actual dog, so rather than be recycled, it was time for an upgrade.
Did you see that coming?
Rick 2.0 comes equipped with even more useful features. One such allows him to morph into the Canine Cannon, a large blaster with enough firepower to contain any criminal in range.
Canine Cannon!
Fire!
Later, Rick gets a second upgrade that allows him to become part of the Red Ranger's Battleizer armor. It just goes to show that man's best friend can be a Ranger's best arsenal.
Battleizer! Mode 2! Complete! Yeah!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Say goodbye, Ecliptor!
You'll never win.
Ready for a workout? And 1, and 2, and 6, and work those abs. Work it, and down. Ready.
Aim! And fire!
Number 1, Saba, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Extend your hand, White Ranger, and accept all that has been granted to you.
When Tommy returned as the White Ranger, his new gear included a new partner, an enchanted talking sword named Saba. While he and Tommy had a rocky start, they became an unstoppable duo in no time.
I'll take care of him.
Attaboy, Saba.
In addition to his swiftness and sentience, Saba can fly and shoot lasers from his eyes, but best of all, he could help control the White Tiger Zord. Sadly, Saba couldn't do much after the Tiger Zord was destroyed, but he was still there whenever Tommy needed him.
I don't get more serious than this, Dad. Bullseye! Yes!
Even after Saba was left obsolete with the White Ranger's powers gone, he could make a comeback when you least expect it.
Come on, Kimberly. Let's get out of here.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.